Hi. All right, so it's salmon day. So I've got my huge slab of salmon. And actually, this one isn't so huge compared to some of the ones I've got before. But I was actually, and I do this a lot, I dream about different things I want to do. And so last night I was dreaming that I made a cream cheese with some fresh herbs. So I've got some dill and thyme from my garden, and I'm gonna add some capers and some Texas salt, which is like, it's a spice that has jalapeno and garlic, and it's just got a kick to it. And y'all know I love things with a kick. So anyway, when I make the salmon, I start off by lining a sheet pan, and let's see, I put lemons down so the salmon can sit on top of the lemons. And where's my oil? Let's see, a little oil down, a little salt, a little pepper. All right, and then that's ready. I've got the oven going. Sometimes I do it on the grill, but every time I do it, I like to keep mine kind of undercooked, and I'll tell you why. It's because I will eat off of this salmon, and I'll portion it as the day goes on, unless you're having a bunch of people over for dinner. I like to eat salmon a lot, so I'll put it in my refrigerator, and then each day I'll portion off a piece for the day, and then I will put it in a pan and sear it so it's crispy and delicious. So I don't want to overcook it by any means. I like to undercook it so that I have a little wiggle room each day. All right, so I've got some cream cheese out, and I don't need too much because this really isn't a big slab. So I will be nice. All right. Let's see. That was about 3/4 of that. All right. I got some capers. You know, and the thing is you can stuff it with anything you want. Last night I was dreaming up all sorts of things. I used to stuff, I've slit it, made slices in my salmon, and then I'll put, which I love, anchovies, and I'll put anchovies in the little slats, and that's fun. But this time I was just feeling like this, and I might actually cut up some of my spicy little peppers, those stingrays, and add that in there too. Don't add the heat if you don't like it. I do. So that's just me. So this is my Texas salt. It's called Texas hot salt. You know, you don't have to find that. Use salt and pepper, and you can use all sorts of things. Look, this tahini. You know what? Just put a little of that in there. Love that stuff. Can y'all even hear that music? I have it kind of low because sometimes the the thing will stop my. Let's see, I got some thyme. It won't let me. It'll mute me because I have my music too loud, so I don't want to do that. But I like that song. All right. So how are y'all doing? It's supposed to be really cold, getting cold today. So everybody remember to wrap your pipes if you're in Houston or wherever you are. Okay, so I've got, I'm gonna squeeze some lemon. There we go. And this is my dill. Dill is great for salmon, and so is thyme. Rosemary, but I'm not going outside to get that. This is, there we go. And I'll get me a couple of my stingray peppers. Okay. I have pulled up a little stingray pepper, and I'm just chopping it up fine. Watching kangaroo. All right, let's see. Beautiful. This is going to be lovely. The other way you can do this is to do pinwheels, which is fun. It's where you make any kind of mixture that you want, and then you slab it onto the top of the salmon, and then you roll it up, and then you cut it, and then you cook it like that, and it is awesome. If you scroll back in my videos, you'll see me doing this. It's a lot of fun. It's one of these showstopper things. So if you're having people over, that is a really fancy way to have your salmon. Okay, so here's my salmon. I'm just gonna rinse it off. You see? Yeah, it's not, usually I get them and they're so much bigger. This is not a huge one, but it's very nice. Okay, let me rinse it and I'll be back. All right, so got my salmon. I dried it off a little and rinsed it. I'm just gonna put a little oil. Beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to use, this is my salt and pepper blend, which, you know, you can just do your own, but every now and then I'll see this and I like it. It's just salt and pepper, but I like the peppers. You know, big flaky pepper. It's great for barbecuing and steak. Oh my goodness, yeah, makes things easy. All right, pat it. All right. So, what you want to do is just thinly cut some slices into. Can you see me doing it? And this might not be the knife I want to use. Let's see. Kind of like at a diagonal. No, I don't like that one. All right, let me get my happy knife that makes it work. Okay, so anyway, this knife works just fine. Just I changed pans, and I'm doing this. You don't want to do it straight down because you don't want to cut through it, which. No, that's good. Okay, I was gonna say I almost did it. Yeah, you want it to hold together, but you just want to make flaps every so often that you can stuff your mixture in, and then you just start stuffing. All right, and this is what's cut off. You see me doing it? You just stuff it under. And then the next thing you know, I'll throw a little bit of thyme on top, but then you can just, and some more lemons and pop it into the oven. Beautiful.